Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Atlanta. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Heat, 3 games behind.
And right now for Miami, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Thomas. G is out there with Big Smooth. And it's the natural. And it's Clemens in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Duncan out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. 2 of the NBA's best teams is some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Duncan finds Dick. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Hawks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Here's Dick. Thomas covering. Fires away from way outside. Dick can't get it to go. Outside Thomas. Down low. Here's Dean. And G with the stuff.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Dick. Thomas covering. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fader, and it's good off the glass.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Nice D from Sabonis. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson left side. Duncan, the pass to Dick. Johnson with it. Gray's there. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Heat shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Here's Gray. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Washington.
And, guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Clemens, no good. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3, and this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Now here's Johnson. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and is averaging more than 17 points a game. Barrett, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Dick passes to Sabonis. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Gray, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Here's Duncan, rebounded by the Hawks.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to Gray. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Heat trail by 3. Inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect a team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And Duncan drops them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Gray. Still scoreless. Pass to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Here's Gray. Over Duncan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Now Duncan. Pass to Sabonis. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Duncan. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Leaving no doubt. Duncan gets the rebound and powers that one home.
Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. Here's Clemens. Here's Dean. Sabonis grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And here are the Heat now after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Duncan. The jump hook. That one falls. Duncan's got 8 points.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Here's Gray. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Clemens. It's rebounded by Barrett. Now here's Duncan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the inside. Thomas against Barrett. Here's Gray. Off target from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Sabonis kicks to Johnson. Outside, Barrett. Here's Duncan. Again, Duncan missing.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Indeed, giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Sabonis finds Dick. Back to Johnson. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Shot from 16. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 7.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's the screen for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Pass to Gray. To stop the drought, connects from 3-point range. Gray's got 5 points so far.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Okay, man. Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Thompson comes in for Mr. Clutch. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Hawks second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Grant on the wing. Back to Johnson. Grant sets a screen for Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Pass to G. Grant against Collins. Here's Gray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Duncan, the pass to Johnson. Screen by Grant. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Pass to Gray. Here's Thomas. Dick defending. Thompson in the corner. To the right side. Dean. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. G's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Atlanta. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Here's Westphal. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. That's tipped. And now here comes Collins leading the break. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Atlanta. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
The Hawks leading by 5. To the middle with some arc, and that one's good by G. 10 points for G.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Stolen by Thompson. Collins against Johnson. Collins kicks to Thompson. Collins setting the big for Thompson. Off target from the wing. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Duncan, the pass to Grant. They need this. Duncan trying to break loose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And defense makes an effort to stop Grant inside, but he gets physical right back and gets the whistle.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
The thing about Horace Grant, he's a glue guy, but also ultra talented. What an asset to this team.
And some changes here for the Heat. Sabonis, he's checked in for Duncan. Hachimura comes in for Grady Dick. And it's Bogues in for Magic Johnson. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for G. Mr. Clutch comes in for Collins. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Robertson in for the natural. Bogues against Robertson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Robertson. The Heat trail by 9. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sabonis, a screen on Robertson. Bogues against Robertson. Bogues kicks to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bagley. Thompson for the triple. He can't hit that time. And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Miami trailing. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Bogues. Grant is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Westphal in at the shooting guard. Grant the pass to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Here's Westphal. And he hits the jump shot. Westphal's got his first basket of the night. The Hawks leading by 7. There's the pick. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Heat.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Here is Robertson after the basket by Sabonis. Bogues against Robertson. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
The Heat trail by 9. Now, here's Bogues. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now, here's Robertson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Thompson for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Heat. And a change for the Hawks. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Reza Shea. And Bogues drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Gray. He's covered by Grant. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
The Heat trail by 9. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Onside, Barrett. Good ball movement here by Miami. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just 5 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And taking a look now at the stats for Big Smooth. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 15 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Here's Clemens. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Washington. Here's Gray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bogues the pass to Westfall. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Gray's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Pass to Westfall. Out to the right wing. Bogues against Robertson. Grant with the ball. And here's Bogues. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Gray. Bogues defending. And finish off by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
The Heat trail by 16. Here's Westfall. He had 28 points in the win against Cleveland. And it's good from the elbow. Westfall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Paul Westfall is an incredible scorer, especially for his size. That ability to just outwork the defense can be a treat to watch.
Here's Clemens. No scoring in this one.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Show some love for your Heat squad. On the court, Heat squad. If you want to, you gotta get loud.
checked in for the Heat. Johnson comes in for Bowes. And then for Atlanta, Thomas comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's the natural in for Robertson. The Heat trail by 16. Johnson kicks to Sabonis. Dick with it. Thomas is there. Bagley with the block.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. Nice concentration on D.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On defense, the Hawks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Gray. 10 points for him. Fires the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Grant finds Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
That's good from Johnson.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Sabonis. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Here's Gray. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. 19-point game. Bagley against Grant. Now Dick. A 26-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Deflects the pass. Gray kicks to Thompson. Here's Gray, covered by Johnson.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting for Atlanta, Gray, 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat trail by 21. Grant outside. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Magic Johnson.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort focus and concentration on the road to get a win.
One shot. And the Heat shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Back to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Grant dishes to Barrett to stop the run. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Thomas, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Dick. He's covered by Thompson. Grant with the screen on Thompson. Here's Dick. No good on the triple.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now, here's Barrett. We saw him with 29 points last game. Johnson outside. Here's the three. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Great. Some solid defense from Grant.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Johnson. 9-point game his last outing. Grant sets a screen for Johnson. Clock at 6. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Gray passes to Thomas. Here's Gray. Look at that. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Down low. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Gray. Gray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins finds Thomas. Back to Collins. Pass to Thomas. To the left wing. Shoots it up. Gray's shot is off. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barrett the pass to Hachimura. Here's Dick. Thomas covering for 3. Barrett. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's Thomas outside. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dick. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more. 1:20 left in the second quarter. Thomas against Barrett. Collins a screen on Barrett. Thomas kicks to Gray. Johnson with the block. It's that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Gray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Hawks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
At the line for the Hawks, Gray, 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
A different look for Miami. Sabonis comes in for Grant, and it's Duncan in for Hachimura. G's checked in for the Hawks. Mr. Clutch comes in for Klay Thompson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Gray dishes to G. Thomas kicks to Gray. They set the pick. Johnson with the block. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And even 3-on-3 break. Thomas inside. Dick defending. Clemens with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Inside, here's Gray. Off with the layup. And so it's Atlanta in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's Johnson. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. The natural out there with Thomas. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's G. And it's Clemens in at the 3 slot. Here's Duncan. Pass to Barrett. Back to Duncan. From the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. G's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep. They grab their own miss. It's Thomas outside. Johnson with the block. It's Barrett on the wing to the middle. Here's Duncan. It's blocked. Barrett against Thomas. Pass to G. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Johnson, the pass to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Johnson for 3.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Clemens. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Sabonis finds Barrett. Johnson at the elbow, and the foul on Big Smooth. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson outside. Pass to Duncan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
The Heat have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Robertson, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Gray. Here's Clemens, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And here are the Heat now. Johnson outside. Right side Sabonis. It's stolen by G. And here is Thomas. Shakes him. That's good on the jump shot. Thomas got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Onside Barrett. Thomas with the steal. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Johnson kicks to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Duncan with the screen for Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Thomas's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
With the drive and the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to G. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He'd have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Dean. And then G with the jam.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Heat. Pass to Dick. Goes up the baseline. G with the rebound. G's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Gray, covered by Duncan. Outside Thomas. Here's Dean. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Sabonis.
First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
That free throw good from G. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Down low. Here's Dick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Dick. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Thomas. Out left to the wing. Gray passes to Clemens. Outside Thomas. Hands it from downtown. Thomas got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Thomas with the steal. Robertson passes. He blocks it again.
You think they'd learn not to test him. One of the league's all-time shot blockers.
Absolutely. He's nearing 5th on the NBA career blocks leaderboard.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
The free throw drops for Robertson. He hits both from the stripe. Johnson with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Sabonis. Now Dick. Now here's Johnson. And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Thomas's shot is off. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Johnson, and he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 19 points.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Gray after Magic Johnson's bucket. Gray kicks to Thomas. There's the pick. Three-pointer. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 13. Sabonis sets the pick for Barrett. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Gray. 24 points for him. Pass to Clemens. Over Barrett. Goes back up. And it's blocked.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Johnson, the pass to Sabonis. Heat moving the ball around. Duncan left side. Rebound Atlanta.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Gray. Outside Thomas. Here's G. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. G's got 15 points here in the second half. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Duncan, the pass to Dick. Onside Barrett, beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Outside Thomas. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his fourth rebound in this one. Back to Duncan. Inside, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here is Robertson after the Heat pick up two. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he is in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Now here's Johnson. 21 points in the game. And there's the drive. Atlanta with the rebound. Robertson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Dean. It's hauled in by the Heat. Duncan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Johnson. And here's Duncan. Out to the right wing. Westphal passes to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Duncan with it. Over Thomas. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And it's blocked.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Collins. Hasn't made one yet.
A moment now to see the story on Tim Duncan. He's been dominant over the last month, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. And he knocks down the first one.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A different look for Miami. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Duncan. Hachimura comes in for Dick. And it's Bogues in for Magic Johnson. And so Collins nails both of them.
Watch Collins night in and night out, and when he's fully engaged, there's some ferocity behind his play.
Hachimura with a screen on Thomas. Here's Westphal. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Westphal's got 6.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
G with the rebound.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Hits it from 3-point range.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Miami with the ball, following the 3 by Atlanta. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Westphal. Another shot. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Robertson. He's got 5.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Robertson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now, here's Sabonis. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Screened by Grant. The 3 ball. That shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Grant, Rui Hachimura out there with Barrett. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Westphal in at the 1 spot.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
And for the Heat, they're shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Grant finds Dick. Here's Westphal, covered by Robertson. Here's Westphal. Pass to Hachimura. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. I mean, his shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Hachimura hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Collins. To the paint. And finish off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Dick. He's covered by Thompson. Grant with a screen on Robertson. Looking to get it going. And it's Westphal missing. The Hawks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And he gets the bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Westphal. Pass to Grant. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. To the inside and finished off by Collins.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Here's Westphal. Pass to Grant. Dick with it. He's covered by Thompson. Dick passes to Westphal. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy. Some fouls out there can be smart. That's one. Bagley too good inside, so hold him down.
Bagley the third. 2.
First free throw is good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Barrett. Pass to Westfall. And he hits the jump shot.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Here's Dick. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. From the corner. Good D by Thompson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good. Risa Shea.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Westfall passes to Grant. Now Dick. He's covered by Thompson. Over to the wing. Here's Westfall. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Thompson misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Robertson. The screen from Thompson. Oscar Robertson, good for 3. Robertson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low, and stolen by Thompson. Grant against Bagley. Thompson outside. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with a team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Here's Westfall. Here's Dick. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And some changes here for the Heat. Sabonis, he's checked in for Grant. Duncan comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Johnson in for Dick. Risa Shea with it. Barrett covering. Now Risa Shea. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Timmy giving his best effort out there on the break. Nice to see the old fella running the floor.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Stolen by Duncan. Pass to Johnson.
Atlanta foul. Marvin Bagley III. First personal foul.
Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
First one falls for him. Grady Diggs checked in for Barrett. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Thompson, high post. Pass to Rizachet. Clock at 6. It's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dick. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple, but let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Now, here's Johnson. After the miss by Oscar Robertson.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Thompson outside. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Bagley. Defended by Sabonis.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Westphal. He's covered by Thompson. Johnson against Robertson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dick. Takes the 3. Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Thompson. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Collins a screen on Johnson to end the cold streak. And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, even under the pressure right there, Collins has a really solid base and good mechanics. A nice job on that shot.
Here's Westphal. He's covered by Thompson. On the wing, Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Sabonis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabonis leading the way.
And Sabonis, really a wrecking ball as a player. Loves to get that kind of contact.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
The first one falls. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine. And Sabonis is such a key to this team and what they do on the inside. A big man that does a little bit of everything.
To the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. Johnson sends the screen for Dick. Pass to Duncan. Outside, Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Over Leitner. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Detlef Schrempf checked in for Leitner.
Number 24, Detlef Schrempf.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Johnson against Robertson. Here's Schrempf. And it's Miami with the rebound. Sabonis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Barrett. Bagley against Sabonis. Duncan with the screen for Sabonis. Clock at 4. Bagley with the block. And it's out of bounds.
Miami ball.
They say it was last touched by Bagley. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Kevin Duckworth is checked in for the Hawks.
Kevin Duckworth.
A 3 off the inbound. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Barrett. Sabonis has got 5 points now this quarter. And the Hawks with possession here. Robertson with it. High post Bagley. Back to Robertson. 5 to shoot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dick can't get it to go. Hawks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pass to Rizier. Now here's Robertson. Bagley with a screen on Johnson. From deep, Robertson. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galling win for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for G.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Cowens comes in for Duckworth, and it's Brown in for Robertson. Johnson finds Duncan. Johnson with a screen on Collins. Here's Duncan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. He's so adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Robertson. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rizachet. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, G.